immaculate swing. Fire on chariot, carrying my train be blazing on wheels. I rob the riches at night, so by the morning I'm free. And they be ringing alarms when I'm too close to my kill. I got my eyes, I got my eyes, so time to run. Ring the alarm, so put your bodies on the floor. I come and get it, cause I'm the baddest of them all. Yeah, I'm the baddest.
All right then.
Unlike in Jeffrey Quack's case, there's simply not enough evidence against Cheong Hae Min and Foresight Tech. There's no reason for her to concede anything.
No reason? She stole my digital protocols. Kept me waiting for months so she could improve her software using them, and then she just released hers before I could even think of releasing mine.
We understand and we hear you. Unfortunately, there's no legal case for delays in response. Miss John said she did not force you to wait, and she made no promises.
No, she lied. She promised me.
Unfortunately, the law only recognizes black and white.
Screw you and screw black and white. She stole from me.
We can give it one last attempt. But you must acknowledge that we've tried our best to deliver your demands. We will need something from you before we can negotiate further.
What do you need?
Deliver the drive, and we will try to make contact with John again.
My God, the driver. This is bullshit.
Red!
What? Now that you've got what you wanted, you don't give a shit about me, right?
That's not true.
Noted. We have some information to share. What do you think Geri's endgame is?
Take down powerful bullies and justice, sir. Justice for her brother. I believe you can share your findings in her presence.
What findings?
We have some new information.
Blue's turned. She's got what she wanted and now she's working with them.
What happened?
They got Jeffrey Quack for her, but didn't get John for me. I think Blue's the one that told them not to do it.
That makes no sense.
I'm telling you, Blue's turn.
Look! I don't care about your cause. All I want to know is, are they getting us our plane?
They have their demands first, and I'm afraid Blue will just give in.
What are their demands?
Nitric acid and ammonium nitrate. These are the most common precursor chemicals used in IEDs, improvised explosive devices. The sudden shortage of these chemicals over the past weeks is of grave concern, and the amount is too significant to be ignored. Remember the explosion that killed 78 people in Beirut? Ammonium nitrate. And that was an accident. The death toll can be devastating if it's intentional. Do you know anything about that?
That's right, Chief. Brilliant mind, but extremely underrated. Keep him busy. He has to go wild with his maverick ideas. Come.
You know something, don't you? Is it linked to your mission?
I'm not sure.
What is it? If you remember anything at all, even the smallest detail, you could save hundreds, if not thousands of lives.
Who is it? Mom, she made my favorite nasi ulam for dinner again.
Yen?
That's me.
Oh, hi. I'm Jacob. I was on the train with your dad.
You were on the train? How is my dad? Is he okay?
He's okay. He asked me to pass this to you. said to tell you that.
Can you help me pass something to my daughter, please? Her name is Yen. Tell her I'm so proud of her, and I love her so much.
My mom, she's still on the train.
Can you tell me what happened on the train?
They said that I'm not supposed to talk to anybody. But I guess you're not anybody, huh? It was horrifying. The hijackers, they had masks and guns. They killed an old man on the train. But don't worry about your dad. He was very brave. They told me that he's a hero. He shared valuable information to the police. Risked his life to save all of us.
I don't want him to be a hero. I want him to come home.
I'm sure he will. So will my mom.
I was so angry. I thought he didn't care when my mom died, but I think he was just lost. Trying to be brave for me. All the little things that he did. My water bottle was always filled. My uniform ironed. Breakfast to bring to school the next day, which most of the time I just left behind. And somehow there was always money in my purse. And I never once said thank you.
My mom? She works a pretty shit job. Just so that I can go to a private school. I never once told her that I'm proud of her and that I appreciate her and love her. They will come home. They have to come home.
Now, there are two threats facing us. The information on the drive that could cause an international incident and endanger world peace, and a possible bomb threat at home.
Let's focus on getting that drive first. Ms. Yak, you've achieved your goals. You've shown the world how the rich and influential can abuse their power. Now we're hoping that you'll stick to your cause. We need your help to avoid a catastrophic incident where the powerless will be hurt the most.
And how do I know I can trust you?
Don't trust us. Trust the evidence you saw for yourself. The memes to ganograph, and now the missing chemicals that you obviously know something about.
All I saw was flammable chemicals being moved. I don't know if it has anything to do with these missing chemicals.
But if they do, what if your mission is just one piece of the puzzle? The opening act of something a lot bigger. It'll mean you've been used. And you're helping the very kind of people that you're trying to take down.
Let's find that drive first.
Security is being doubled down across the island. All government institutions, school, transport, and communications facilities.
What did we find at AFE headquarters?
Nothing about their covert activities. There were no signs of chemical storage.
They probably moved them someplace else. Limited people involved.
I don't think Miss Yak is part of this bigger conspiracy based on her behavior so far. It doesn't track. She was focused on getting justice for her brother. But we can't be 100% sure.
Unfortunately, she's our best chance to get the information. Whether it's the drives or the chemicals, we need Geraldine Hiak.
They're adamant this time. They won't give in to our demands until we give them the drive.
If we have the drive, they can...
Can't give it away. It has to stay with us.
We can't give up something we don't have. Right? Red?
I mean, if we do have it, it's our best bargaining chip.
If we don't give them the drive, we're the stalemate and we risk them storming the train again. Stop messing around and give it to me. Try his pockets. Empty your pockets.
Seriously?
What the She's turned you, right? What are you getting in return, huh? What does she offer you? Immunity in exchange for giving us up? Huh? Happy? Satisfied? I can't believe you just did that to me. 3 of us are supposed to be a team. Right?
Something stinks here.
I think you should tell her that he has it.
No. I cannot. We deciphered less than 50% of the message. It seems that it's the bigger words that were easier to decipher due to the low incidence.
A surrender? He's not going to surrender. That doesn't gel with his actions.
Terminate. I think he's asking for permission to terminate something. Or someone.
Blue, Geraldine Hiak. Is he asking permission to take her out?
Input these words in the cipher. See if it reverse encrypt and matches the words on the meme. Blue and Geraldine.
Blue is one of the cipher. The exact decryption is permission to terminate Blue.
Get Winsor.
Look, I just want to get us out of here. I'll speak to the helper. Black questioned her, right? Maybe she's hiding something.
She'd lie to save herself.
They need to speak to me.
It's urgent. Get back inside.
Tell her now. The negotiator seems to have her trust.
What? They decrypted the meme. Rajiv was asking permission to kill you.
What are you two?
Red!
She tried to run.
Winsor? Winsor! Naga, come in, we have gunshots.
What's Naga reporting. Waiting for orders. What's Are you there? Sir?
Naga, wait for instructions. Stay alert.
What's Come in. What's
I'm fine. I'm okay. For now. Rajiv Khanna just shot Katini, the helper. Unauthorized by Geraldine Yuck.
Tell her now. The negotiator seems to have her trust.
She lied to save herself.
They need to speak to me. It's urgent. Get back inside.
You should go with him. Blue's getting too friendly with her. Run, or I'll kill you.
What's he doing?
You have 5 seconds to get to that door. 4. She tried to run.
I'll make sure they're taken care of.
Permission to breach, sir.
Hold, Naga. I want to better assess the situation.
Sir, we intercepted a reply meme to Raj. It's being decrypted as we speak.
Why did she run?
How would I know?
You jeopardized everything. They were going to get us a plane and you shot a hostage!
You better not be messing up our escape plan, Red.
What, you're siding with them now?
I side with whoever gets me my damn money.
Look, they could be planning to storm the train right now. Let me talk to them.
Hand me your gun.
Give me your gun. The hostages. They saw everything. Ask them.
You. Get up. Tell your bosses if I sense any movement, I'm gonna put a bullet through your head. Move! Try to hold him off. What happened? What did you see?
She come to tell you that she saw the leader pass the USB drive to the Indian guy. But then he stopped her. Then she started to run. And he shot her from the back.
Why would he do that?
I don't know. I don't know. But I saw him whisper something to her ear. I think he told her to run.
Understood.
Command wants to talk to you.
Go back to the other side. And don't try anything funny. White hostage coming over.
Go ahead, Command.
Messiak, I'll just cut to the chase. The only reason we are not storming that train right now is because we need information on the missing chemicals. Where they are, what's the target, and when is it happening? And we believe you have the best opportunity to get that information and prevent a bigger disaster. Do we have your word that at least on this matter, you are with us?
Yes.
Secondly, we need you to secure that drive before it's lost or destroyed.
Red has the drive. The mate saw Black passing it to him, and he killed the mate to keep her quiet.
We informed you that Rajiv was asking permission from his higher-ups. We've just intercepted the reply meme. The reply says this: secure the information at all costs and terminate Blue. Do you know who Rajiv Khanna was reporting to? Have you heard of an organization named Arachne? Apparently, they're the good folks behind your self-help organization, AFV. And Arachne are linked to violent events around the world. So, you're telling me you know nothing of this connection?
If I tell you I don't know anything, would you believe me?
How confident are you can get that drive and the information from Rajiv?
I have no confidence in getting anything out of him. But I have an idea how to. I'll need the help of your cyber experts.
They've always had a backup plan. What, you think we only have bombs in one part of the train?
Sick blood. How are you doing, White?
How you think I'm doing, This one's feeding me fantastical stories that your best friends would be. I'm doing great!
Red. Did they offer you the same thing they offered me? That if things go bad, to take Black and me out, and you get all the money? So they did. It seemed like I was second to Black, but at any time he wavered or was incapacitated, I was to take over, to take him out. So they had plan B and they had plan C.
What the hell's going on, huh?
Are we any closer to knowing Arachne's intentions?
The problem is there are so many conspiracy theories out there, and we have to sift out what's fact and what's not. We now know that Arachne operates through many front organizations like the AFV. They orchestrate significant political and financial events, ranging from causing systemic crisis to pushing through controversial policies, both at national and international levels. These are just steps in an ongoing plot to achieve world domination. The refugee crisis in Indochina, SR371, the bombing of Borobudur, and many other Asian crises are linked to Arachne. But there is one consistent threat: the destabilization of Southeast Asia and to maintain power in the West.
So what you're saying is Singapore is next. And what better way to destabilize Southeast Asia than to weaken its financial and economic stronghold?
We see a pattern. These incidents happen in an escalating series of 2 or 3 events. The bombing of Borobudur, followed by the train derailment in Sumatra, and the downing of SR371.
This hijacking isn't going to be an isolated incident. The aggregation of precursor chemicals to make IEDs is more than just a red flag now.
It's highly likely that the next event planned will be bigger and with more casualties.
So our best bet is that Geraldine here gets the information from Rajiv Khanna before it's too late. Well, let's hope it works.
And if it doesn't work or Rajiv Khanna takes control, we need plan B.
Understood, sir. We'll activate plan B.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Maybe you might want to check that website. The one you've been sending messages through those memes. Me bin. There's a meme there for me. Men don't control their own fate, women do it for them. If you don't believe me, check it out. And you might want to hurry, that meme's about you. Can you create an encrypted meme from an anonymous source and post it on a website that Red uses?
A fake meme from Arachne? That's a good idea. What's the message?
Something addressed to me to show that they are secretly in touch with me as well. That will destabilize Red.
Wanted something simple. Just take Red out.
It's stark and threatening enough to make him panic, and given his mental state of mind, it might just work.
But we haven't figured out the exact decryption key.
There's no time. Let's go for it.
Unbelievable. Take Red up.
Sir, the code is not going to be entirely accurate.
Let's hope he buys it.
Means to terminate you. Red, to take you out.
Sounds like he bought it.
We must work together now. They're playing all of us.
Huh. At least you guys are in the end game. What the hell do they think of me?
Was that why you killed Black? Because they asked you to?
Wait. You killed Black? Why? Shit, I am like the uninvited party guest, huh? What else don't I know?
Did they ask you to kill Black?
No. Well, not exactly. Black was starting to suspect the intentions of the AFV and he was going to tell you and I couldn't let that happen, so I...
Black would have never agreed to execute you.
He was always good to me. But if I didn't follow the instructions, I don't know what would have happened. They have endless funds. I was in it too deep. They promised me...
They promised to help rebuild your tech company and help you fight Churn. Who was your contact?
I only know them by their code name. Purple 375. We communicate on Tor.
Check Purple 375.
Yes, ma'am.
We are running the IP address on Tor to check if it's associated with any other public accounts.
Who's your contact?
Scarlet 465. When did they contact you?
About a year ago. We were already deep in planning this mission when I received an email. Must be a scam. Hi. Yeah, I'm calling with regards to a deposit made into my account. Yeah, I just wanted to verify who they sent. Yeah, hold on. I'm gonna call you back.
achieve. We hope the 20,000 is enough to help you through hard times. We have observed your work and skills in the AFV. We believe that it's time for you to step up, and this money is a reward. We need you for an undercover mission that only one with your skill can handle. And in return, we will help you get back what is due and was stolen from you. Your invention.
They gave me 20K at the start. I needed the money. I was desperate for a fresh start. And of course, a chance to get back at John.
They gave me 15K at the start. Looks like they value you more.
Hello? They gave me zilch. Nada.
Once you had their trust, the money kept coming in. They didn't tell me what the covert mission was immediately, but tasked me to experiment with different softwares. They taught me how to build explosives. I was just valued for my work.
They can't be trusted, Red. Look, they used the money to reel us in, and now they want us to kill each other. We need to find out more about them. Did they tell you about the other missions?
Yeah, they mentioned it, but only briefly. That there were 2 other cells operating.
Were you helping them build explosives?
No. In fact, one of the leaders of the other cell, he's a chemicals expert. He taught me how to control the size of the explosions.
Run the names on all chemical experts, chemical engineers, laboratory workers, chemistry teachers, I don't care.
Was his name Simon?
Of course, he didn't tell me his name. He was grey. Because of his grey hair, I think. They just got some chemicals and stored them temporarily at the AFV before moving it elsewhere.
Where?
How would I know? And why does it matter?
Because we need to know as much as we can to beat them at their own game.
I think it might be in a warehouse in the Northwest. He used to mention a restaurant he would go to there. Hanson's.
Send teams to scour all warehouses within a 5-kilometer radius of Hanson's restaurant. Then move to 6 kilometers and then to 7 kilometers. Coordinates sent.
I know you have the drive. And I know you killed the maid to keep her quiet. But we can't give them the drive. We need it to negotiate.
They promised to fund my work.
They weren't even going to get us out of this mess. Come on, Ryan, we need to be smart about this, and the only way is to negotiate. Where is the drive?
I hid it in a vent in cabin 2.
Let's go get it.
Hold on. There's something I need to tell you. What's the cipher key you used to unlock the code?
This isn't good. Wherever you roam, there's no place to go. Nowhere feels like home. From a deadly kiss to this apocalypse, you feel so alone. monster. Tell me what's the goal? Do you have no soul? Why are you so cold? If I'm too proud to speak, will it make me weak? How will this unfold? Suddenly you're terrified. Looking for somewhere to hide. The wolf is at your door. Can you hear him roar?